There we go. Alright. Time for another driving vlog. This might be, one will probably be a little longer because I'm driving from a different spot. So I took a friend home. Not that big of a deal. That one, that's not the side. I'm cool with that one. I love talking to this girly. Wee. But no, because the day, I mean, it was going pretty good. It's like, new dish machine, yay! And it came in at 9 o'clock, everything was okay. It was just zooming right along, getting it installed, and it looks really nice. It looks really nice. It keeps blowing fuses. So they think there's something wrong with the wiring in the unit. Not our wiring in the hospital, but in the unit. The thing is with this, it's not like it was like a unit just sitting. No, these are built to order. They stopped keeping any on hand and now build to order. So we had to wait 6 weeks. 6 weeks for this thing to get built. And then we had to wait for a Hobart person to come and be able to, drop it off. So that was fun. I'm not sitting here waiting. If I would have known that fucking bus was turning at that time, I would have went. Anyway, so we had to wait. He had an opening, and there was a possibility of getting it installed. But our other dish machine, our big dish machine, had gone down. So, nope, can't do it then. And after doing today and seeing all of that go down, I can understand why they said, no, we have to have at least one working dish machine. We cannot be down a dish machine, period, because that'd be really bad. Because I was only able to keep up the way I kept up because I wasn't putting any dishes away. I mean, there are days where I just don't put any dishes away because there's so many dishes. It wasn't that there were so many dishes. It's just like today was particularly bad because they were down a person. So that made it doubly bad. So I ended up covering the patient line until about 8 o'clock. So I clocked in 6:45, my normal time, and clocked and jumped in on the line, got started working, doing stuff for starter. So that, because the count was 99, they were going to split the floors, but when the count is 99, you can't split the floors between two people. That's like that's 50 people per person. That's too many. Even with 14 of them being ICU, so it wasn't even 14, it was like 7. It was 14, I think it was 14 in rehab is what it ended up being, not 14 in ICU. But it was busy. So they couldn't. So I was like, well, we're expecting things to be kind of slow anyway for this stuff going on with dish machine, so I can cover dish room. Cover the dishes. The line. Oh my God, my brain is just, I'm trying to focus on the road. I can cover that I can cover the line. And if it starts getting backed up or something like that, I can jump over. So I basically saved the day. And I was actually kind of told that. But over so people merging on can get off, can get on, and they don't ever move. It's like, really? Fuck you. Fuck you and the stick you rode in on. But anyway. So yeah, I covered the patient line. And did like almost 80 tickets in an hour. So, a little busy. Then I started to do my dishes. Took care of those. Got like one load done, and then I'm like, I gotta take a break. It was 9 o'clock. I'd been going non-stop from 6:45 until 9 o'clock. It's like, I need a break. So Angie had bought, well, she gave us free coffee. She didn't really buy it. But she gave us free coffee. Meaning, Anna, because of, we were such good sports about doing what we did. Because it would have been Anna on the line by herself, and there's no way she could have done those trays by herself. And then, or it would have been me, but then it was me being really nice and jumping in and doing what I did. I mean, I was just like, I'm just gonna need coffee. She goes, what kind of coffee you want? I was like, so I got my special coffee that I always get, which is caramel macchiato with almond milk. Woo! Woo! I hate that right there. There's a jiggly spot because of a divot in the road, and every time I hit it, whoop, oh crap! I'm gonna have to put that back in. That hurt. That was the cover for my visor. I had to fix that. I can't really move over, so holy shit, person. You pull in front of me and then you're not going any faster. So, I don't know what I was talking about. So I got my coffee. Oh, it's caramel macchiato with almond milk and a white chocolate flavor shot. So, like a couple bumps of white chocolate. Excuse me. God, that's Sprite. Sprite, which is why I drink Sprite, because it does that. It helps release the air bubbles in my belly, which is what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with major air bubbles in my belly. Stress. Stress to the freaking max. Good clip, and now you're like slowing down. Why are you slowing down, Honda? really bad though is I was so freaking chill most of the day. I mean, I was chill AF. I gotta go to Walmart. Why are you going that slow? Like, I need to go to Walmart, but I'm not going to. Talking on their fucking cell phones. It's like, you can't handle having a conversation and going the speed limit. Either A, use Bluetooth or speakerphone or something, or B, don't talk on your phone. I mean, that's simple. No one in front of you. Go. I'm just making my truck shake so much right now. This traffic. Oh, it's this truck. Definitely not going anywhere near the speed limit. I'm not even sure he's going the minimum. I also probably should get gas because I'm at like a quarter of a tank. But yeah, I'm not going to. Gonna keep an eye on the weather. That was something my husband was teasing me about this morning. He goes, like, you gonna turn off the TV? Oh yeah, I forgot. Someone doesn't pay attention to the weather. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, it's like, you don't dress for the weather. And I'm like, looking at him like, how am I supposed to dress for the weather when I definitely can't stay dressed for the weather because I work in a dish room where I was literally soaked in sweat today. Like, soaked in sweat. Because I spent all day from 9 o'clock, well, because they showed up about 9:15 to start work on that sink, or on the dish machine. So I was like, I wasn't touching the sinks. I was not messing with them. I wasn't going to anywhere near them. I was grabbing stuff off the shelf and I was going. And that's all I was going to do. And I told Angie and Emily that, and they're like, no, because no, we appreciate that. It's like, the sink likes to back up. And it did. Not that, like, when it drains, it backs up, and because I could see where it kind of flooded everything. So, it's like, nope, not dealing with that. I think GPS just delivered my package, or it just got marked that it was delivered. But I'm so very tired. And I think he's right. I think that did replace the Camaro. One of our neighbors has a Colorado. Oh. So ready. So ready to be home. I'm done. I'm over today. I'm tired. And according to my Polar, which I'm at half battery, 410% of my goal, which is an activity goal. So, and I upped it to level 3 yesterday. And then 23,826 steps, and I've burned 2,975 calories. And I've had yet to have any inactivity stamps. And I don't think I'm gonna get any, because it's not that I'm super, super, super active or anything, but it's more that because I have an extremely high heart rate easily, because of anxiety and all of those things. So it kind of affects all that. But it's like, no dish machine. Very sad about that. Very mad about that. Very frustrated about that. Though it really helped seeing, like, our boss, seeing how frustrated she was. Considering, like I said, it had to be built. It was 6 weeks for it to be built, and then we had to wait for somebody to be able to. It had sat in Kansas City for a week, then it sat on our dock for a week, and then the person said that they could do it, and our dish machine was down, and then it was going to be another 4 to 6 weeks for it to get done. So it got done today, and now we have to wait for an electrician to come out and see if they're a Hobart electrician to see if it's something electrical inside the unit, and if so, if they can fix it. If not, we're done. And then we have to wait for our Diversey, who is our cleaning products and chemicals and stuff like that company, to do their job of getting all of that hooked up, so it's all the concentrations for that is correct. So it's like, this is ridiculous. This is such a headache. But with that, the Diversey, it would probably be just like a couple days, depending on if they get it like fixed tomorrow, we could probably have it, Diversey, come out by like Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully. Because Diversey's been really good about that kind of stuff. Like, the only issue we've had with Diversey was we were using a low foam soap in our big sink, which, oh my God, that was the one that was causing all my breathing issues. And it would take like 2 weeks to get a new shipment in, and that wasn't a good thing, because there was a chance of us running out. So Benny would be like, order it. As soon as it come in, he'd have to order more, because that's how fast we go through. We go through like 2 jugs of it a day if we're emptying it like normal. Once we get this new dish machine in, we shouldn't be emptying it as much. Or actually, we might be emptying it more, because we're going to be using that. But the hope is that we won't have to use it as much, because we were having to do so much scrubbing to get it out of the big dish machine, because that's a pain in the ass to have to run it through, scrub it, run it through. And then if it's still not coming clean, bring it back to the back to the sink, let it soak. But then now we can just like, once we get the dish machine going, we can just throw it in and let it soak. And then throw it in the rack and run it. I don't know. I think I just got too excited. The thing is I feel, it makes me feel a little better with that was I was not the only one excited about it. We had some hopes. High hopes with it. And I see it. There we go. I have to get him to tighten the Velcro on that. Okay, I need to go inside. It's time to go inside. Anyway, so I will see you tomorrow. Good luck with this one. And then tomorrow is my last. Tomorrow I work. I'm off Friday. I work Saturday, Sunday. I'm off Monday. Then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm off Saturday. I work Sunday, Monday, off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, off Saturday. Probably going to be off Sunday unless she has me work New Year's, which is a possibility because I have Christmas Day off. But then I'm also working Java. Is that another? Yep, I got another burn. But the burn I got yesterday, my scald is actually a lot better. And then when I explained it to Caitlin what happened, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." She goes, "Yeah, that was me. That was me. That was me." It's like, no big deal. It's just don't fill it so full. So yeah, time to go in.